Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Learn German from Hindi and English. And as you can see, today's topic is Tagesablauf, which means daily routine. So guys, this video I have already posted in Hindi and today's video is in English version. So let's get started. So, as you can see on top of it, there's a question: Was macht Tim? Was macht Tim? What does Tim do? So today we are going to see, and our hero today is Mr. Tim, and today we are going to see what activities he indulged into from since morning to the night, and we will see step by step. And this video I am doing in present tense, and the same activities I will be covering for the past tense in my next video, because if I cover it in the same video it will become very lengthy. So guys, today we are going to see just the present tense, the activities in present tense. So when he gets up early in the morning, so I have written here present tense. 7 Uhr steht Tim auf. 7 Uhr steht Tim auf. Aufstehen. Aufstehen. To get up. So aufstehen is the verb to get up. When we get up in the early in the morning, so we say the verb as aufstehen. So here, as you can see, a state conjugate gets conjugated with the first part. 7 Uhr steht Tim, and auf goes to the end. As you can see, this is a Trennbares verb, and that's why the steht gets conjugated and auf comes at the end. So guys, anybody who don't understand Trennbares verb, who don't have any idea what is this, so please go and check my previous videos. In those videos I have covered this topic in full lengthy videos, so you will get a clear picture of that. So coming back to this sentence, 7 Uhr steht Tim auf. This means Tim wakes up or gets up at 7 a.m. Then we'll see the second activity. 8:30 Uhr frühstückt er. 8:30 Uhr frühstückt er. Here the verb is frühstücken. Frühstücken, to have breakfast. When we eat our breakfast. So this verb means to eat the breakfast, to have the breakfast. He eats breakfast at 8:30. Then what Mr. Tim do? 9 Uhr fährt er mit dem Auto zur Arbeit. 9 Uhr, yes, this is one thing, one part. Fährt er fährt, yes, gets conjugated. Fahren is das verb. Er fährt, then comes mit dem Auto means with the car, zur Arbeit, to the office or to the work. So complete sentence will be 9 Uhr fährt er mit dem Auto zur Arbeit. Fahren is das verb to drive. At 9 o'clock he goes to the office with his car. Yes, with the car or with his car. Na? With the car, because here is mit dem Auto. With, mit is with. Okay guys. So at 9:30 what he is doing? 9:30 fängt er mit der Arbeit an. 9:30 fängt er mit der Arbeit an. Er liest und schreibt viele E-Mails. Er liest und schreibt viele E-Mails. 9:30 fängt er mit der Arbeit an. So verb is anfangen. Again, this is a Trennbar verb. Anfangen means to start. He starts working at 9:30. Yes, with his work, with the work. He starts to work at 9:30. And then after that what he do? Er liest und schreibt viele E-Mails. Er liest, he reads. Liest comes from lesen, to read. Und schreibt. And schreibt comes from schreiben. He reads and writes many emails. Viele emails. So these sentences are completely in present tense. As you can see, er fängt. er liest, er schreibt. Yes, so conjugation, from conjugations you can get a clear picture that these are in the present tense. Yes, if I have to say this in past tense, I'll just give an example. So I will say er liest or er hat gelesen. Yeah, you get that picture? Er liest, present, er hat gelesen. Yes, so in this particular video we are just going to see the present tense. Next video I'm going to tell you the past tense of the same sentences, and this will help you to build up a vocabulary also and sentence structure also. These are very very basic sentences which are very important that you get to know all these sentences in A1 level only. Then the next point, 10:30, 10:30 or halb elf, you can also say it. 10:30 ruft Frau Angela an. So he calls Miss Angela. So verb is anrufen. Yes, and then again ruft gets conjugated in the first part and then an comes at the end. 10:30 or halb elf ruft Frau Angela an. Frau Angela is a lady. Frau is always used for a lady. Frau Angela. Okay, you can have any name: Frau Kiran, Frau Radha, Frau Sonia, Frau any lady, yeah? Frau Alia. And then what he do? Er vereinbart einen Termin. Er vereinbart einen Termin. Vereinbaren is das Verb. Yes, vereinbaren is a verb that means to arrange a meeting. Einen Termin means meeting. He arranges a meeting. At 10:30 he calls Miss Angela, and then after that he arranges a meeting. So Termin vereinbaren, we always say Termin is a noun and vereinbaren is a verb, and they come always together. Whenever we say to arrange a meeting, then we always say Termin vereinbaren. And why they come together is a big grammar part which comes later in the C1, but you will start seeing a few of the words in every level. So in A1 level, I have seen personally this particular these are called NVV, means NVVs, Nomen, Verb, Verbindungen, but they comes as a proper grammar in the later stage in C1 or maybe sometimes in B2, but this is one of the example of that itself. So guys, I'm not going into deep, but for your knowledge sake, those people who are doing higher levels can can understand what I am saying. But not to worry, even guys, you can just stick to this particular NFA word, and we can cover it later on itself. Okay, now jumping on to the next point, von 13 Uhr bis 13:30 macht dem Mittagspause. Okay, from and bis, as I said, von bis means from and to. From 1 o'clock to 1:30, Tim makes his lunch break. Mittagspause means to have your lunch break, or to make your lunch break, to have your lunch and to have a lunch break. Then geht in die Kantine. Geht in die Kantine. See here, geht, yes. Ist gegangen will be the past tense. Geht in die Kantine. He goes to the canteen to make his lunch, or to do his lunch. Then von 13:30 bis 17 Uhr arbeitet Tim wieder. Means from this time to from 1:30 to 5 o'clock, Tim works again. Yeah, arbeitet wieder. Wieder means again. He works again. Hat eine Besprechung mit Frau Radha, and he has a meeting with Miss Radha. Besprechung is meeting. Termin is also meeting. Die Besprechung is feminine. As you can see, the article is die, and der Termin is masculine. Danach übersetzt 2 Briefe aus Italien. Danach übersetzt 2 Briefe aus Italien. and after that he translates übersetzen. Yes, übersetzen is as verb, means to translate. He translated 2 letters from Italy. Okay guys, so this is a work that he is doing in his office. And then comes the 5:30 p.m., and most of the offices are closed by 6 or 5:30. So 17:30 Uhr, yes, hat dem Feierabend. So what is Feierabend? Feierabend is means to end with your work, means this is the closing time. So 5:30 he has his closing time. Yes, 17:30 Uhr hat dem Feierabend. Then he goes to his house. Fährt in die Stadt und kauft im Supermarkt ein. Fährt in die Stadt. So he again drive back to his city und kauft im Supermarkt ein. And then he shops, and then he goes also to the supermarket, and then he purchases the items from supermarket. So einkaufen is the verb. Einkaufen means to purchase. So again, here you can see the conjugation is fährt and kauft. Yes, einkauft in present tense, right? Zu Hause kocht Fisch zum Abendessen. Zu Hause means at the house. Kocht he cooks fish zum Abendessen. Fish for the dinner. He cooks at the house, he cooks fish for his dinner. And the last point, ab 19 Uhr sieht dem fern. See, when we use ab means from, yes, onwards, from 19, or this is 7 hours, I guess. Yes, 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. onwards he start watching television. Yes, Fernsehen. Yes, sieht dem fern, right? Tim sieht fern. Fernsehen is the verb to watch television. So 7 p.m. onwards he start watching the television. Then he relaxes. Sieht Nachrichten und einen Spielfilm. He watches News, Nachrichten, News, und einen Spielfilm. And also he watches a feature film or a film. 2:20 the 30, or we can say half 23, yes, 23 hours. This is 10:30. At 10:30 geht ins bed. Then he goes to the bed. That means he goes to the bed to sleep. And that's how he completes his activities and his daily routine. This is the end activity that he do. He watches televisions. Ja, sieht fern, und danach geht ins bed. And then he gradually goes to the bed. So guys, as I said, I am repeating it one more time. These activities were in present tense, and the same activities, these 9 activities, we are going to see in past tense in coming videos. Very soon I am going to post it, and I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please like it, share it, and subscribe it with your friends who are learning German, who are keen to learn German. And just be my friends in Facebook. As you can see in the screen, that's my Facebook ID. It's www.facebook.com/Hindi English to German. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get my latest videos. So guys, taking ciao ciao from you, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, until then, bye bye. Have a nice day.